What is good, YouTube? This is Vortex46. I'm back with another video. Be sure to go follow me over on Twitter or X here at Vortex46 for all of my picks for today's NFL action. Yeah, guys, cashed on two back-to-back night games for the NFL. Sunday, I had the Patriots covering the plus 8.5, and that cashed, and they won on the road against the Bills. The data was just pointing in the direction for them to do so. And then the Jaguars to cover the plus 3.5. I felt really good about this pick per the data in front of me, even with the data in front of me, where it was just basically saying that the Chiefs should have not only covered but won in a big Chiefs way. But I just felt really good about them covering the plus 3.5, and they did in a win. So congratulations to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And we move on to this Sunday slate here. Let's talk about this Browns at my Pittsburgh Steelers, my hometown team here. The Browns are underdog at a plus 220 over on ESPN Bet. The Pittsburgh Steelers are minus 235 over on BetMGM to pretty much win straight up. The line originally, I believe, opened up at 3.5, like 4. But due to the, I want to say this is due to the Joe Flacco trade this past Tuesday, that this is the reason why the line bumped up to 5.5. And the over-under is 38.5, where the books believe that the over is going to hit at a minus 104 on BetMGM. When we look at the matchup and the team rankings, and we're going to look at some extra information on StatMuse, that basically the Browns are passing the ball better than my Steelers. They're running the ball better than my Steelers, right? And also they're doing much better as far, like way better on net yards, right? But they're not doing so great. Technically, we're not either, but we're a -1 as far as net touchdowns, but their net touchdowns are a -7. But we're even on red zone efficiency and roughly close to each other as far as third down conversions. When we look at the data, offense to offense, my Steelers are scoring 24 points, while the Browns are scoring only averaging 14.6. Red zone efficiency, Steelers, they're around the same, but still is a little bit better. And a little bit like in the middle when it's pertaining to first downs, passing yards, and rushing yards. But my Steelers are doing a bit better as far as yards per play and turnovers and stuff like that. Defense to defense, though, here's what's interesting. The Browns are doing better when it's pertaining to first down, pass yards, passing yards, rushing yards, yards per play. But my Steelers are doing better red zone efficiency as far as the defensive side of things, and a little bit better third down conversion. But here's the interesting thing. So I could have definitely taken them up on a straight win. I could have taken the first half spread. I could have definitely taken the over. Kind of feel like it will possibly go under, maybe possibly. But when it's pertaining to ATS, I decided to go with my Pittsburgh Steelers to cover the spread. But let's look a little bit extra into the information. So the Browns are actually, when it's pertaining to them coming off of a loss as underdogs, their all-time record is 128, 144, and 4 when it's pertaining to ATS against the spread. While my Steelers have a much better record after a win against the spread as favorites at home, 173, 141, and 4. But let's dive into then what the Browns and the Steelers look like as far as facing each other, specifically this spot. The Browns are actually ATS road record rise against the Steelers themselves are 18, 27, and 1, which basically means that all time my Steelers are 27 and 8, 18 and 1 against the spread, against the Browns at home all time. So pretty much my pick is gonna be for the Steelers, for my Steelers hometown team to cover the actual -4.5. I got this over on Bet365 at a -110 basically a few days ago before this line moved up to 5.5. So I personally believe that we will cover the 4.5 and the 5.5, to be honest, but I took the number at 4.5, and let's hope for the best for this pick. But what do y'all think of this pick here? What are your picks for today's NFL action, even tonight's Sunday night games? Let's talk about some things, and I'll hopefully talk to you all with another video to come soon. Peace, guys.